Hi, welcome to Love Lessons for Men. Have you ever wondered what the single most effective tool is for turning a nervous first encounter into a memorable connection? It's not your looks, your job, or the car you drive. It's your sense of humor. Humor is the ultimate social lubricant, one of the fastest and most powerful ways to break the ice, dissolve tension, and build genuine attraction. But using it effectively can feel like walking a tightrope. In this video, we're going to move beyond generic advice. I'll give you a complete playbook on how to use humor naturally, confidently, and effectively to spark a real, lasting connection. Chapter 1. The Science of Attraction. Why Humor Works Instantly. Chapter 1. The Science of Attraction. Why Humor Works Instantly. At its core, humor is a signal of intelligence and social awareness. It shows you can see the world from a unique, playful perspective. On a biological level, the science is clear. Genuine laughter releases a cocktail of feel-good neurochemicals, including dopamine, which is linked to pleasure and reward, and endorphins, our body's natural mood elevators. When you make her laugh, you are literally making her feel good, and her brain automatically associates that incredible feeling with you. It's a powerful psychological anchor. Think about that dreaded awkward silence on a first date. The air gets thick, you both start overthinking. A light, well-placed joke doesn't just fill the silence, it completely transforms the emotional landscape. It says, hey, we don't have to be so serious, we can relax and enjoy this. The mood shifts from tense to playful in a single moment. Chapter 2. The Golden Rule. Playful teasing versus harmful insults. Chapter 2. The Golden Rule. Playful teasing versus harmful insults. This is where many guys get it wrong. There's a massive difference between playful teasing and negging or making jokes at her expense. Playful teasing is inclusive. It creates a fun, us-against-the-world dynamic. Insults, even disguised as jokes, create a me versus you dynamic, which is toxic to attraction. It signals insecurity and a need to establish dominance, which is a major turnoff. The goal is to make her laugh you. So focus on shared experiences or absurd situations. Example, you're at a restaurant and the menu is ridiculously large. The original line, "This thing is bigger than me, should I use 2 hands?" is great. You can build on that. You could open it up and say, all right, I'll take the appetizer section, you take the entrees, we'll meet back here in 10 minutes to compare notes. It's harmless, playful, and turns a simple observation into a collaborative, funny moment. You're a team now, tackling this ridiculous menu together. Chapter 3. The Confidence Hack. Self-deprecation in small doses. Chapter 3. The Confidence Hack. Self-deprecation in small doses. Making fun of yourself can be incredibly attractive because it demonstrates confidence. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously and are comfortable in your own skin. However, this comes with a big warning label. It must be used in small, strategic doses. The key is to joke about minor, inconsequential flaws, not core aspects of your character. Joking about being a terrible dancer is charming. Joking about being broke or bad at your job just sounds insecure. Example, the coffee spill is a perfect scenario. Laughing it off with, "and this is why I'm not allowed to handle important documents," is light and funny. Another example, say you're telling a story and you completely forget a detail. Instead of getting flustered, you can pause, smile, and say, "And the award for best storyteller goes to someone else, apparently. Give me a second, the plot will return." It shows you can handle a minor fumble with grace and humor, which is far more impressive than being perfect. Chapter 4. Become a humor chameleon. Match her style. Chapter 4. Become a humor chameleon. Match her style. Humor is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. The most effective humor is calibrated to the person you're with. Pay close attention to style. Is she witty and sarcastic, dry and deadpan, goofy and physical, or does she appreciate clever wordplay? Mirroring her style is one of the fastest ways to build deep rapport. It subconsciously tells her, I get you. Example, let's expand on the being late scenario. She says with a smirk, I was about to send out a search party. If she's witty, your line, fashionably late, I wanted to give you time to miss me, is perfect. But what if her humor is more silly or self-deprecating? You could respond with, "I'm so sorry, I was in a fierce battle with my GPS. It lost, but my punctuality was a casualty of war." This matches a more playful energy. The point is to listen first, then react. Don't just fire off pre-planned jokes. Adapt. Chapter 5. The Secret Handshake, Creating Callbacks and Inside Jokes. Chapter 5. The Secret Handshake, Creating Callbacks and Inside Jokes. Inside jokes are the currency of connection. They create a private, shared world between two people, a sense of exclusivity that is incredibly powerful for building attraction. This starts with a callback, which is referencing something funny that happened earlier in your interaction. Example, let's say at the start of the date, a waiter walks by with a ridiculously flamboyant smoking cocktail. You both notice it and share a laugh. You might say, "Wow, that drink has more personality than most people I know." An hour later, when your own normal-looking drinks arrive, you can lean in and whisper conspiratorially, "Ours feel a little insecure now, don't they?" It's a simple callback, but it instantly reconnects you to that earlier shared moment of laughter. It shows you're paying attention and building a shared history, even if it's just over one evening. This is how a simple date starts to feel like something special. Chapter 6, The Power of a Funny Story. Chapter 6. The Power of a Funny Story. One of the best ways to showcase your personality and humor is through storytelling. A short, funny, and engaging story is far more effective than just listing facts about yourself. The key is to tell a story that has a point and reveals a positive quality, like resilience, lightheartedness, or the ability to find humor in everyday life without you having to say it. Here's a simple formula: the setup, the punchline, the point. Example, I tried one of those goat yoga classes last week. The setup, I was picturing this serene Zen experience. Instead, a goat named Captain Hoof decided my back was the perfect place to practice his parkour skills while trying to eat my hair. The punchline, I guess I learned I'm not exactly a yoga master, but I am apparently very delicious to goats. The point, it's a quick, self-deprecating story that's memorable and shows you don't take yourself too seriously. Chapter 7. How to recover when a joke doesn't land. How to recover when a joke doesn't land. Let's be realistic. Not every joke is going to be a home run. Sometimes a joke will fall flat. The worst thing you can do is get awkward or defensive. How you recover is actually a bigger test of your confidence than the joke itself. If a joke doesn't land, you have a few options. 1. Acknowledge it lightly. A simple, "Well, that was funnier in my head," with a smile can actually get you a laugh. It shows you're not fazed. 2. Pivot immediately. Just move on to a new topic or ask her a question. Don't linger on the awkwardness. 90% of the time, she'll forget it in seconds if you do. 3. Use it as an opportunity for more humor. You could say, "And the crickets are out tonight. Anyway, you were telling me about your trip." Your ability to recover gracefully is a superpower. It shows immense social confidence. Chapter 8. Your Humor Toolkit. Final Do's and Don'ts. Chapter 8. Your Humor Toolkit. Final Do's and Don'ts. So let's bring it all together. First, do be genuine. Your humor should be an extension of your personality, not a performance. Don't try to be a comedian you saw on Netflix. Be you. Second, don't force it. If the vibe is more serious and intimate, don't feel pressured to crack jokes. Let the conversation breathe. Third, do read the room. Pay attention to her body language and reactions. If she's laughing, leaning in, and engaging, you're on the right track. If she looks uncomfortable or isn't responding, ease off and switch gears. Fourth, do use humor over text, but be careful. Without tone and body language, sarcasm can easily be misread. Use emojis and keep it light and playful. A funny GIF or meme that relates to a conversation you had can be a great way to reignite a spark. Remember, the ultimate goal of humor in dating isn't just to get a laugh. It's to create positive emotions, to show your intelligence and confidence, and to build a unique shared connection. It's about being authentic, observant, and playful. Use these techniques not as a rigid script, but as a flexible guide. You'll not only break the ice, you'll build the foundations for a lasting, genuine attraction. If you found this comprehensive guide helpful, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Share it with a friend who's tired of awkward first dates, and be sure to subscribe to Love Lessons for Men. We're dedicated to giving you the real-world insights and tips you need to succeed. Tell me in the comments, what's the funniest thing you've said on a date that actually worked? Or what's a joke that totally bombed, and how did you recover? Let's share and learn together. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next video.